This is how every team in Group A and C did on their first game in the 2024 Invitational. First game of the morning was G2 against NIP on Clubhouse, where G2 banned Ace and Fenrir, NIP banning Thatcher and Tubarao. G2 starts the first round with Doki killing Psycho, who was just staring at his IQ wristwatch. Then round 4, Doki hides away all around in the freezer and gets to late round flank. In the end, G2 walk away to Clubhouse, which was NIP's pick. Next map, Skyscraper, G2's pick, with G2 banning Thermite and Fenrir, NIP banning Dokebi and Tubarao. Round 1, NIP still look like they've missed their morning coffee. Then round 11 comes, and Muzi stealth kills Alamo in the kitchen, followed by Uno with a refrag onto Muzi's feet. G2 beating Ninjas in Pajamas on both maps. The next game, being casted by Pingu and a divorced mom of 5 kids, is Dark Zero versus GK, with Dark Zero picking Chalet and GK picking Consulate, with Nighthaven as the tiebreaker. On Chalet, Dark Zero bans Dokebi and Azami. GK bans Grim and Valkyrie. Round 3, Hashom aces Dark Zero while running away blind with an empty revolver, and then spins around for the win.
Game a keep away, and Hashom gets them all! Every single kill!
Right after that, round 4, Dark Zero run into a thermite bug, only removing the reinforcement, leaving the softball up. Later, they stick the plant and whine, but Hashom is there for the clutch again.
Guys, and Hashom wins it again! 2 rounds in a row!
Round 7, Bolo gets crazy with the Warden Shotgun, picking up a nice double kill on the Glass and Gridlock. Then round 9, Noodle putting himself inside a flank sandwich, snagging him a kill on NJR and Canadian. Fast forward to round 11, Hashom is trying to smoke his way into blue, but he gets followed in by Bolo and Canadian, who is then followed by Habana, and then Ram, who is then shut down by Wamai, killing GK's basement attack, ending round 11. After it all, GK lose the map 5-7, but they did put up a good fight. Up next, Consulate, which is GK's map pick, where they ban Montaigne and Valkyrie, with Dark Zero banning Dokebi and Azami. Hashom gets crazy with the Capital LMG and goes on to get a nasty triple kill, attacking the second floor from the admin's push. Round 8, GK are crushing it, and Dark Zero are losing 2-5, but they manage to Hail Mary themselves to GK's garage defense, get the plant, and unfortunately win their last round of the map. GK beats Dark Zero on Consulate 3-7, bringing it down to the tiebreaker map, Nighthaven, where both teams put out the same operator bans. Round 3, GK made some really nice plays with the Tubarao, holding out the IT breach with Bandit, and then retreating and doing the same thing on the garage rafter wall. Round 7, GK are being slammed by Dark Zero, losing 1-5, but despite being stuck in a 3v4 scenario, they still have all their breaching capabilities, and are magically able to stick a diffuser plant in tank, but seriously loses the 1v3 post plant, giving the round to Dark Zero and later on, the match. Dark Zero put a stop on GK and won the map 7-2. Next up, Team Liquid against Virtus Pro. Team Liquid bringing Virtus to Clubhouse, and Virtus bringing Liquid to Oregon, with Border as a decider map. These matchups weren't as exciting, so I'm just going to breeze over them pretty quickly. Starting Clubhouse, Liquid banned Flores and Kaid, while VP banned Yang and Azami. Now we skip over to round 5, where Nesk and Lagonis rush the Thermite breach onto QZ Vol, as Volps on the Finca runs up kitchen stairs as they overwhelm Virtus Pro and take the round.
That quickly, it's a post plant. No, it's not. And that Liquid. And that's
Then, on round 6, Liquid boils the round down to a late 5v5 battle, giving themselves only 50 seconds to execute their attack on the basement.
in their tracks and gives you some of the tracks on the approach, but with the proxies and the bullets that quickly follow, they don't really need the slowdown right now, more than sort of saying, come on, speed it up. 40 seconds and the spray against the chair as Reset stacks all the way in. They've got control of blue, and there's the freeze, so as soon as they try and swing, suddenly they'll be a bit slowed. Lagonis, he's tucked on the close plant. Here a C4 would ruin his day, but with the attention being put in from the far end, it's Shepard on the swing. Gets the plant at 20 seconds. Now he's holding himself behind the table. He's waiting to see if a new face tries to show up and get the kit. It's Parley and Resets with one apiece, but they haven't got the man that stopped it before. They're double stacked. Second again, Joystick.
Giving Virtus Pro their last win on Clubhouse. But no worries, because the next is Oregon, VP's map pick, with the only different operator ban being Fenrir instead of Kaid. And Liquid were not ready. On round 8, they started getting desperate with an Amaru rush that only resulted in giving Virtus Pro another round.
Once again gets the response, the kick goes cold in the middle of the room. Volps, he was huge in the first map. He unfortunately can't follow it through there.
And then continuing to play sloppy on the next round, handing VP the map win, 7-2. Wrapping things up on border, Liquid bans Grim and Fenrir, and VP bans Yang and Azami. Liquid starts things off strong in round 2, by committing to a rush plant and workshop, giving VP a healthy vibe check.
You're about to get a very terrifying wake-up call now. Yeah, you got the one player, but it's a post-plant. Suddenly there's only 40 seconds left. The Solus is lost. They want to take the drop onto this. They can see the gridlocks. They know it's being watched. It's Resets with the lockdown. Resets gets Joystick from the verticality. Lagonis gets another. In fact, there it is. The 2 for Lagonis. As well as getting the plant down, he sort of dictated this round. They had a return to form and force. Volps gets one, always gets one right back. 20 seconds. They still got to go for the retake on their own site, and it's always in this position here. 1 versus 3. Not enough time to get to the kid at this point, so the round's already lost, but he can at least get a body or two on his way through. There's one that's about to be on his left-hand side, but he won't even see them. Great response from Liquid.
But Virtus did not pass a vibe check, and lost 7-2. Our 4th game has M80 duking it out with W7M. M80 picking Clubhouse, W7M going with Chalet. For the ban phase on Clubhouse, M80 takes out Bandit and Maverick, along with W7M choosing Ying and Tubby. Here's the last round. It's overtime match point, and W7M hit M80 with a CCTV rush plant.
Exothermic charge goes off Selma's as well. Diaz Lucas eliminating KZ. There goes the buck. Flashbangs now to go in. Diaz Lucas in potential danger zone. They're in the midst of the bomb site for W7M. Felipox can attempt to plant with 1 minute off of the clock. Flashing out. Felipox will indeed start it. Yaga and Spoit, last 2 left. Spoit on the run out. He won't be able to get to him in time. Felipox gets it, but the Nitro Cell at the last second works. Herds and JV against Spoit. M80 picked this map. They had a good idea of what to do. But even though you know what to do, it doesn't mean you can get it done. And they don't. It's W7M who does it. They rip M80's map away from them at the 11th hour. 8-7 for the defending major champions.
M80 fought hard, but W7M yoinked that shit without a problem, beating them 8-7. So now M80 needs to complete the tall order of beating W7M and Chalet, the map that they chose. Banface takes Yang, Brava, Kaid, and Solus off the board, pushing M80 so close to the edge of victory once again.
Also means that you lose your reticle on the site housing, which can be particularly bad. Look at that. Herds creeps in and they don't know it. Beautiful to shoot the C4 out of the air, and there's the Tumaru gone as well. Herds good enough for 2. Spoit overplaying his hand in that position. W7M 2 kills away from their first victory here on home soil.
so smart. The guy covering shoots C4, so they have no idea that, you know, Hertz walked in like that. It's phenomenal teamwork, again, from W7M.
Gomez taking some damage to the soft wall, finished off by KZ! And just like that, it's over!
Now I have definitely underestimated how good M80 is. Well, I'm just glad I didn't put him in the last place for my predictions. Now for FearX's first game. G2's map pick is Oregon, and FearX's is Chalet. Diving straight into Oregon, FearX and G2 banish Buck, Thatcher, Wamai, and Kaid from gameplay. G2 having no respect, rush bunker with a blitz, getting a nope fuck this shit reinforcement from Goodboy playing on the mute. Then they go for a plant on the E-box doorway, but end up shutting out the round with eliminations anyway.
Being balanced, barricaded back against it. They're trying to just eke their way towards this default plant spot, but they're losing every...
Finishing the map in a humiliation, G2 gets not just one, but 2 kills onto FearX from the classroom window. Skipping over to Chalet, Doki Dome's The Capital, The Thatcher, The Ace, The Blitz, and then Alamo steals the Maverick kill just to fuck with Doki.
He's going for the final flare, and he's got the gun to do it. Alamo steals it.
Round 6, Alamo hits FearX with a snooze button, followed up by Mineral Oil on round 8.
Do you think they rub mineral oil on it?
I
Because
think
it's
it's
strong.
slathered in mineral oil.
Oh my god.
And who knows, it's slathered in the blood of Green.
Ren to die early is obviously not good. Down goes Good Boy. Look at this. Again, look at how quick G2 is.
Giving them a 5-7 loss, which actually doesn't look that bad, but G2 were really just dicking around with them on some of the rounds, just making them look like a clown show. Lastly, we've got Bleed against W7M, with more Clubhouse and more Oregon. And honestly, ain't nothing too interesting happened on Clubhouse. W7M won their map choice 4-7. However, on Oregon, Bleed started getting their shit together. After being hit with a triple spawn kill, that is. On round 4, 40 seconds left, they get KZ. They get Herds. They get Philippe Fox. They get Nade. And they get JV92, tying the game 2-2. And in the end, taking Oregon as a victory. Ending on border, both teams ban Ying, Dokubi, Mira, and Solus. Round 3, Bleed smokes out the Tellers and has their best player, Mentalist, just plant in the middle of the floor. And it doesn't not work. They start their comeback 1-2. Round 7, W7M made a perfect execution on the admins, putting Bleed down 2-5.
Bit of a really important jobber as the C4 goes over, doesn't actually quite get it, but the Evil Eye will be able to get some shots off. Now, they set themselves up with the Ossa,
so
are
free.
going to go for the plant. Hurd is able to find 2 kills themselves. They quickly have to go off the plant before they continue themselves, as Philippox will be able to clean up just a little bit more with that bearing 9.
my
Mentalist
God.
drops as well. Turd, the last man standing. He was the warden. He was supposed to be the counter, but his entire team fell apart around him, and it is going to be W7M.
Then again on round 9, W7M were quick to find the flaws in Bleed's defense and plant in a 5v5 scenario in vents.
C4 kill will come in for the side of Reap, so it will get the opening, but 45 seconds counting down in, well, W7M's favor. So what can they do about it? A little bit of damage done to Nate as he jumps back out, but I mean, there's no way that you're going to be able to get this counter defuse going.
Oh, that's hard. They're watching the windows, watching above, etc. Sure, they got the man advantage, but they gotta find a stable way to defuse that bomb, and it's not really gonna happen right now because look at this, they're locking onto all of top 4 from the outside balconies.
Why are you still here?
Oh wait, turret. Oh, there is no way.
It's the Monty who's being pushed on for the other side as well, but why are the...
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, why are the other 2 still there?
W7M closes out border 7-3, defeating Bleed. Bleed was definitely sloppy with their setups on border, but Mentalist is definitely a strong player to watch out for on their team. Those were the first matches for the teams in Group A and C. I'll try to make a video covering at least one match from each team in Group B and D after the group stages and show team standings, along with my predictions going into the finals.